And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own. More dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed.
Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Duke. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get there and make sure they limit that return. The Horned Frogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And
Coordinators trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Horned Frogs. Will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, they finally stop him, but the give is to Williams. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Davidson. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. The pitch to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Allen. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use.
There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Let's go. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here we go. Calls his own number. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got enough for the 1st. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Duke.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated because right now they have no answers for this offense.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
All right, coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Defense looks as if it's coming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Finds a little space. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Creates a little space. Moving past the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Makes it past the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on third down, as they've got a first at the 32. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Get set, get set.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big...
Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the gun, Give on the inside. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Ezukama. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get anything on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Running to Green. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide out. On the option. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Duke. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by just 1 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field. What happened right there? There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And that pass will be jarred loose on second. Move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. And the Duke offense, much better field position this time around. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
On the run from inside his own 5. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Tees. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Here we go.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the running back. And the 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Gonna run it. It's Burrell. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Okay,
On 1st and 10 from the 38. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Handoff to the single running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll go to the ground. Across the 15. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Going to the run, it's Burrell. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's more. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Sends it downfield. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have...
He's going to throw deep right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes. when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal at the 1. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got the first down, looking for more. Lots of running room. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
Ready, break. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Ready up. Come on, set.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Snaps it in the shotgun. Scrambling away. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Fire.
To the air on second down. It's complete to the left. And they're able to get him on the ground. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Burrell. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Set.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Looking to scramble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Easy.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Moore. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Duke! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it on the counter. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, well, good coverage.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A soft time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Green 20.
Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Skips away from pressure. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live.